these big bags are actually quite heavier than what we are used to. These weigh a ton, and we used to use a 550 kilogram ones. So the tractor is kinda not liking this. It's got its front end. We could cause a lot of damage, so we gotta be careful. Now you might be asking yourself how many times we are going to fertilize the wheat, and we actually weren't supposed to be fertilizing right now, but because the first time we did fertilize the wheat, we kind of did a big oopsie. It started raining when we started fertilizing, and basically now we're throwing half the amount that we did back then, but it's still not good because we're wasting a lot of money on fertilizer. You can see the yellow spots around the field. That's pretty much because the plant is hungry, and mostly because the plant is actually cold. We're getting temperatures under the zero. At night it gets pretty cold, so we better be safe than sorry, even if we have to spend a little bit more money. You may notice that the tractor is louder than usual. That's because we took off the exhaust to put on the injector. The injector is used with the water tank, so you can suck up and pump out water. So we moved to another field. With fertilizing it's pretty easy because you can get everything done pretty quickly. So I think tonight we'll be done with everything. We're gonna do only the fields in our city because we have even more fields further away. So I think we're gonna be done by around, I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock. We'll see. He's almost done. I mean, we are done before we even began, so this is gonna be pretty easy, and I hope this is the last time we get to fertilize. I don't want to do it again because we are wasting a lot of money that time. Just walking around the field right here, it's not as bad as the previous one, but you can still see some yellow spots, and that's not good. Like I mentioned earlier, it's getting pretty cold at night, and this is really bothering the plants, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we're fertilizing right now and we should be fine. Every hybrid is different, and this one, I mean, it's supposed to yield a lot, but it's not as resistant to cold as the other ones are. So I hope we have more rain. So I mean, we should have rain. I checked the forecast yesterday. We wasn't gonna be fertilizing if we didn't have rain, so that's it. Walking around the field, looking at the plants, the leaves actually look pretty good, so that's a good thing. There are no sicknesses or anything like that. We sprayed herbicides, and tomorrow we're gonna be spraying some fungicides because that's gonna be a problem as soon as the water, as soon as the rain comes. I mean, it's forecasted to have a lot more rain than we expected. So herbicides it is. Right here, what you're witnessing is a piece of shit in its natural habitat. I was really trying to say how my Jeep is a piece of shit, and most of the time it really is, but today actually our most reliable car, the ML270, the Mercedes-Benz ML270, actually had some injector issues. The car cranks but won't start. As soon as it gets colder, as soon as the engine gets colder, it really starts up, but when it gets hot and that fuel gets thinner, it doesn't want to start. This actually happens because we use a lot of low quality fuel around here, and you can't really get your hands on high quality fuel because of the prices, and not only that, but because every fuel you get around here is pretty trash. So it's kind of an issue we are used to dealing with, so that's really not gonna be a problem for us. We're gonna pull the injectors out, send them out to be rebuilt, and we're gonna be fine, I hope. But we really gotta find a different fuel source. I certainly hope you enjoyed this shot, because right now I know what urea tastes like, and it's not good. That's what I have to say. Don't eat this stuff. But anything for views, right? Sometimes it's just peaceful to walk around the field and think about nothing other than just getting our work done and going home and sleeping and actually living like a normal human being. Because you know, the farmers are not normal human beings. We are actually creatures that are used to torturing themselves for fun and for money. That's basically our life. Spouse is coming over. He's bringing over more fertilizer this way because Anatoly actually used up all of it. And that's pretty good because we are only using 15 kilograms per decker as opposed to the 25 kilograms, but we don't really need 25 kilograms because we did fertilizing earlier this year. So I think with 15 kilograms we're gonna be fine. This is something that you don't see every day. This is a TK82 Bulgar with a beacon. These things do not come factory with beacons. I don't even think that beacons were invented back in '79. The camera doesn't really do this justice. The view is just awesome right now. So this right here is why communication is one of the most important things when doing this job, because he pulled up over there and he was expecting him to pull up over here. So they are both complete idiots and they really can't just understand what they're trying to do. I'm joking. I love those guys. I'm nobody without them. So while we are right here, let's check out if we can find some sunflower seeds. We seeded over here a couple of days ago and those things are actually always so hard to find, but I'm gonna try anyway. Oh, there it is. And it's actually beginning to grow. That's very nice.
The start, I can play the game, but I'm falling again. No, don't hold back, take it far. Promise you the same, let the pleasure begin.
The camera really doesn't do justice about just how beautiful this actually is. It's getting dark right now, but we're almost done fertilizing. We have done 2 fields by now and we have done rather quickly. So we have this one left and we're pretty much done. So we are pretty much done. We finished everything. Now we are bringing the tractors back home and we're going to sleep. So see you next time.